Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, this is a little bit of an update on my jack here for my lift. I believe it was Harbor Freight, picked up some of these. They actually come in longer lengths, but I had to cut one in half to put a couple here, and then I have two longer ones that go across there to cover that whole top piece, so that I could stand on it, or even with when I lifted stuff with this, and this gives a little bit more protection for the top and the bottom of whatever I'm lifting. But regardless, I noticed that the ones over here especially were kind of pushing around and coming apart, so I went ahead and peeled them off. They were still, the two big ones were still sticking pretty well, but they weren't great. So I am going to go ahead and reuse these, and I'll show you how I'm going to fix it, because it's lasted for quite a while now. If I can find it or figure it out from the video I did last on this, I'll put it in the screen here how long it's been. But I've been really happy with this modification. It's just nothing lasts forever, especially Harbor Freight stuff. So I still think it's a very good idea. I would do it all over again, and I do plan on fixing these without buying new ones, hopefully. If I have to buy new ones, I will, though. That's pretty darn clean. Should work just fine. Now the other part we got is we have this on here, and that's from the old stuff. And at least right now anyway, just taking my thumb and doing this with it. I'm going to get off of here since this is nice and clean and do it in another spot. But I'm just going to take my thumb, and that seems to be peeling that off pretty well. So I got several of these to do. I'm going to do that. When I get done with it, I'll be back. If something besides just doing this, if I come up with something better, I will let you know, but right now this seems to be the best way to go. I got some of this Super 77. This stuff, it's from 3M. It's decently inexpensive for how good of a product it is. I will say I actually bought this at Ace. Now, if any of you have watched my Ace video, I'm still not going to the Ace that I bought that stuff from, but there's another brand new one actually, and they've been pretty good to me there, so I'm pretty happy with them, at least as of now. So, but the reason why I even talk about it is because that was the cheapest place, including online, to be able to find this stuff. So there you go, now you know. Now, with this stuff, I don't even know if you shake it, honestly. It's been a long time. I used to use this all the time when I did upholstery work. Shake can well before using, so you should shake it. I thought you should. Anyway, and then you're going to put a fairly even coat on everything here, both on this side and on the jack side. So you want to put it on both areas that you're planning on sticking this to. And then you need to let it set and tack up, so you got to give it its time. Read the directions on this, because I see way too many people spray it on one side and then stick it right away, and that it just doesn't work very well that way. After a while sometimes it will, but it's not going to work as well, we'll put it that way. So I've cleaned these up now as good as I'm going to get them. I don't know how long this will last, or even if this will work at all, but this stuff's pretty strong, so it should, hopefully. Start spraying. It doesn't have to be real thick. But whatever you don't want it on, make sure you got cardboard under it, or over it, or it's taped off. it says only does it for 30 seconds is all you need, and then it says if it doesn't, if you go like that and it doesn't stick to you, you're good. So, or doesn't stick to your skin. I'm hoping you can see this. Quite honestly, it's been a while since I did this, so I'm not sure exactly where I want it, but I'm going to, and then you gotta give it some pretty good pressure. I'm gonna do it. I remember last time thinking, boy, I wish I would have kind of did them opposite of each other. So that's what I'm gonna do this time. I actually have more space in between there than I wanted to, but too little too late now, so I'm gonna go with this in here. Yet again, this is basically just to make it so I can stand on this and not worry about slipping, and so that I can also jack stuff up on the top of this and not worry too much on whether or not it's getting, sorry, I gotta pay attention here, whether or not it's banging this up. So probably be a good idea to have a mallet or something maybe, but that seems to be sticking pretty well. I wish I would have paid attention and brought it more centered, but yet again, this is for utilitarian use. Put those away for now, let them dry out. And it says to clean the nozzle with acetone or some sort of solvent. I'll probably use a little bit of brake clean and clean that off. That lasted quite a while before I had to redo this, and it's definitely worth, you know, the little bit of cleanup time and spraying it again. I think as long as it lasts another couple years. Pretty sure these have been on here pretty much since I first started using, or within a couple months of me first starting to use my lift, and I've had my lift going on, or I don't know, over 2 years now. So it's been here for a while, and I've been very happy with this modification. So I would highly recommend it. First of all, yet again, if you use it how I use it and you hurt yourself, I am not responsible. If you don't like the way I'm doing it, don't do it. And if it ruins your warranty because you modified it, then that's also up to you to find out as well. But for me, I've been very happy with this. Well, get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.